Thanks for checking out LeadFuze. LeadFuze gives you best-in-class contact data for leads in your target market, job candidates for passive recruiting, and even allows you to build custom audiences for ad targeting. You can put your list building on autopilot, and we allow you to export or send your lead data anywhere to trigger your own workflows. In a nutshell, LeadFuze is a search engine for leads. You can imagine LinkedIn data, but with full contact information, the ability to build lists automatically, unlimited exporting, and you get even more insights on people and companies while integrating with the tools that you already use. You can take your leads from LeadFuze and start cold email campaigns, cold calling campaigns, social selling, direct mail campaigns, and again, ad targeting to specific leads, not just people who look like them. So now why LeadFuze? We've been around since 2014, so we're not some fly-by-night data company. At the time, we were tired of expensive stale list providers like Dun & Bradstreet, Hoovers, and others. Several big name players have come and failed ultimately. SalesLoft Prospector, Data.com, Kite Desk, these guys have all shut down. Smaller players as well closed shop. Why? Because maintaining accurate data is actually really hard. Why is it hard? Because it's so expensive. A site like LinkedIn, to get all of that job data, you need the enterprise plan from a company like Bright Data, who used to be called Illuminati Networks. This enterprise plan is $30,000 a month. And to get all of LinkedIn, plus company websites and everything else that you need, you're well over that plan. In addition, mind you, they do not give you contact information. So we have to form several partnerships to get data like contact emails, phone numbers, mobile numbers, mailing addresses, etc. Those costs quickly add up. In addition, you have to consistently crawl those websites to keep that information up to date. Another reason data can be hard is that people are constantly changing jobs. 22% on average per year is what the employee turnover rate is. This data was actually taken from before the pandemic, so you can only imagine how out of date most data companies' data actually is. The good news is we figured out how to do it at scale and accurately. We spent a lot of money on data partnerships, crawling, parsing, hosting, and even our own battle-tested email validation system. Data comes from all over, from sites like LinkedIn, various CRM partnerships, job boards, career sites, company websites, and a lot more. And so now LeadFuze users are discovering tens of thousands of leads every single day, and you can too. So here's what we end up doing with that data. We have over 1.5 billion profiles, actually almost close to 2 billion profiles. Then by removing all of the junk profiles that don't have additional information, we're actually just under 1 billion. By the time we verify information, we're left with nearly 500 million profiles. I know this information shows 300 million. I left it in here just to show you that we're constantly updating our profiles and our information to keep this data up to date. LeadFuze is loved by salespeople, recruiters, and marketing all across several different industries. If you're B2B, then you've just found your source for accurate data intelligence and contact information. Don't just take it from me. Feel free to look us up on top-rated review sites and see reviews from actual users. We are consistently rated as one of the top sales tools available. Now let's dive into the app. There are two ways to find leads in LeadFuze. The first of which is an account-based search. You would use account-based when you know the individual that you're after or the specific companies that you're after. So if you want to find everyone in marketing at companies like HubSpot or Tesla or IBM, you can just input them like that. You can use company names or domains. And say you want to find everyone in marketing at those companies. Just click the marketing role and start searching. The second way to find leads is using market-based search. Market-based search allows you to find your total addressable market. You can start by inputting company criteria, and then you can expand to input people criteria at those particular companies. So let's say you want to find companies of all employee sizes except for 1 to 10. Click into the small business grouping and remove the 1 to 10 employees. Let's say you want to make sure they're using Salesforce. And you want someone in the sales role at those companies. Then start searching. You'll see your results here, and you can filter down even further using the filters on the right. If you want someone with email, you can turn this on, Double verified means we will attempt to verify that email in real time and only add leads to your list if it passes validation. You can choose company emails or personal emails as well. Personal emails are great if you plan on building custom audience lists because their match rates will be much higher since people register for social profiles using their personal email. Turn on mailing address if you plan on a direct mail campaign, or if you want to mix in cold calling, you can require a phone number as well. If you want to see their contact information, simply add them to a list. And at that point in time, we will gather their information, attempt to validate it, and then add it to your list. You can click through and see emails here, phone numbers here, information on the company, other employees that they work with, and you can even sort the employees based on job title or name, like so. And lastly, you can add all of them in view or your account maximum. Once you have added leads to a list, visit the list page to see their details. From the list page, you can see all of your lists, as well as start exporting those lists to a CSV or to a Google Sheet. You can even assign FuzeBot to add leads to that list every day for you so that you don't have to do it yourself. For example, here, FuzeBot is adding 25 leads each day. I can increase this if I'd like, or I can go and change the criteria that he's using to add those leads to that list. And lastly, once you have your integrations connected, you can choose to send any leads that get added to this list automatically to your integrations. In this case, we have a Limlist integration. I can choose the campaign that I want to send them to, and now any new leads that get added to this list will automatically be sent over to Limlist to start that cold email campaign. And if you have FuzeBot running for this list, that means FuzeBot will add those leads automatically every day for you. The system will then automatically send those leads to your cold email tool, and you'll never have to spend any time actually prospecting yourself. So sign up and get 25 leads for free at LeadFuze.com.